Well, joining us now on This Is the Day is Sister Mary Lea Hill, a daughter of St. Paul and author of this book I'm holding in my hand, Complaints of the Saints, a perfect fit for the month of saints as well. And she's also known as the Crabby Mystic. Thanks for being with us, Sister.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Well, first, before we get into the book, tell us about the handle, Crabby Mystic. Where did that all come from?
Oh, well, I needed a name for all of my things online, and that just occurred to me. And I think it was a good thing because it's where I am between my natural self and spiritual. I'm crabby by nature, and we're supposed to become saints. So it seems like, it fits.
Yeah, perfect fit for the book. So we think of saints as otherworldly type people, but in the book you share their struggles and how they respond to suffering. What made you take this type of approach?
Oh, probably because, like I said, I'm a crabby person, and I wanted to see how real people become saints, because we have so many of those biographies, at least growing up, where the person was a saint from the moment they came into this world. They never did anything wrong, if they did, they had a big conversion and everything was fine. But most people don't. Their life doesn't go that way.
Yeah.
We all have our difficulties. So I wanted to see how saints, how regular people become saints.
And there's a wide range of saints in the book too, and I guess one of the biggest things, since you are the Crabby Mystic, who was the crabbiest of all the saints that you found?
Well, I suppose we have to go with the church and think it's poor Saint Jerome, because he wrote nasty letters to people. But there are other saints that were kind of crabby too. Actually, among saints, someone like Saint Therese, who we always think of as practically angelic, she explains as she's writing her life many times when she would have liked to complain. She was on the verge of it inside of herself, but she always figured, it's much better to gain the merit or show more love to God or to someone by converting it into something good, a good word or a good deed or something.
Yeah. And of course, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, some of these people who we don't really consider as crabby people, even St. Teresa of Avila.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of classic for that. The incident when she fell over into the mud on a trip on a donkey cart, and she said to the Lord, was that necessary? And he said, yeah, this is how I treat my friends. And she retorted, no wonder you have so few. But she said we should pray, converse with God as we would anybody else.
Yeah.
Be honest and real with God when you're praying. If you're mad at him, if you're angry, if you want to complain, do it in prayer.
And we mentioned at the beginning, of course, the month of all saints, and you really bring out, as you're saying, some of the human in some of our beloved saints as well. And we talked about the crabbiest, but maybe who is your favorite go-to saint for yourself personally?
Well, I have to say St. Paul.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I'm a daughter of St. Paul. And, and he was, he had a fiery little side to him. He wouldn't have done what he accomplished for God if he hadn't had a bit of a maybe not a crabby streak, but a bit of a complaining streak in him.
Yeah.
But he's the one that gave us, like in the end of the book, I put the characteristics of charity, using them as an antidote to complaining. And those are the words of St. Paul.
Yeah.
He tells us what to do with, to overcome these inclinations that we have.
Yeah.
And if anyone had reason to complain, it would be him.
It's true. Well, the Complaints of the Saints is the name of the book, Sister Mary Lea Hill, and you have other books as well. Where can people find out about this book in particular, but also some of the other works that you've done?
Well, you can contact us at the PaulineStore.org is a place to order things from. Pauline.org is our website.
Okay.
and the same thing for the Pauline Store is where you order things. But if you look under Pauline.org, you'll find out everything about Daughters of St. Paul. More than you ever wanted to know.
Well, excellent. This is a great book, and it gives the humanists, as we were talking about, of the saints as well, and something to relate to, I think. Thank you so much, Sister, for talking with us.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity.